almost from almost across the world, the girls are there situated, and they are listening to these classes via online medium, via Zoom classes are happening, and also YouTube recording is also available. So with that, a short introduction of IYS, I would like to now move to our program today, and the program will be taken up by Vandita and Akriti. So they are the two IYS girls. So they would be taking us through the entire agenda for today. So over to you, Akriti and Vandita.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Guru Kripa Prabhu. So can you please make Vandita also as co-host? She's joined. IYS moderator, Vandita.
Just a second.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, done.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome. Ellarku vanakkam. Namaste. My name is Vandita Madhavi.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Guru Kripa Prabhu. So can we start, Prabhuji? Start the program now?
Oh yeah, just one second. Just one
please.
second.
Okay.
Your team is ready, right?
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji.
All right, go ahead, please. And I think it's better now if you can give those intro and other things. That will be
okay.
Great. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sure, Prabhuji. So Deepa, can you just give a quick introduction and then we can.
Okay. So yeah. So like my first of all, I seek all of your blessings so that we conduct this JSS successfully. So here we see that in IYS is there since 2009, and around 400 girls are being part of this IYS, and came in touch with IYS, and now they have moved to their respective locations after their marriage, and they are still continuing their Krishna consciousness. And around 171 girls are there who are very active, and we are conducting the classes every week on Saturday, and now it is happening on an online medium. The girls across the country and few of the girls are from abroad who are joining these classes. So we take the topics based on the the recent challenges that the girls are facing, and our topics are based on the teachings of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And so now we will walk through the the program, and Vandita and Akriti would be taking it over, and we'll be going to through the program today. So over to you, Vandita and Akriti.
Hare Krishna. கூடியிருக்கக்கூடிய அனைத்து சகோதர சகோதரிகளுக்கும் எங்களுடைய அன்பார்ந்த நன்றிகள். எங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதத்திற்கான இந்த ஜெயபதாக சுவாமி சிஷ்ய சமூக சங்கத்தின் இந்த சேவையை செய்வதற்கு வாய்ப்பளித்த சங்கத்தினர் அனைவர்களுக்கும் எங்களுடைய வணக்கங்கள் அண்ட் மனமார்ந்த நன்றிகள். நாங்கள் இஸ்கான் சென்னையை சேர்ந்த IYS இளம் பெண் வாலிபர்களின் அந்த சங்கத்தை சேர்ந்த சேவைகளை செய்து கொண்டு வருகிறோம். கடந்த பல வருடங்களாக இந்த சேவைகள் நடக்கின்றன. ஏறத்தாழ 171 பெண்கள் இந்த சேவையில் இடம்பெற்றுள்ளனர். வாரம் சங்கத்தின் வகுப்புகள், பிரச்சார வகுப்புகள் நடக்கின்றன. அந்த 171 பெண்களும் மிக அற்புதமாக தீவிரமாக சேவைகளில் ஈடுபட்டுள்ளனர். பகவத்கீதையும் பாகவதத்தின் அடிப்படையிலும் எங்களுடைய பிரச்சாரங்கள் நடைபெறுகின்றன. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome. Ellarku vanakkam. Namaste. My name is Vandita Madhavi.
And I'm Akriti. We are a part of IYS Girls. We are both here to host the JSSS meet today and are very happy and honored to be given this opportunity.
Yes, we need the blessings of Guru Maharaj and would like to offer our humble obeisances and respects, seeking blessings from all Vaishnavas as well.
Before we enter into the main program, let us start with the Guru Puja.
Yes.
Oh hey Vaishnava Guru, Yara Saguru, Yadase Guru
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Pandamui Savadana Ade Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Bandamoi Savadana Mate Jara Kasare Bhai E Bhavatori Ajai Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Jara Prasade Bhai E Bhavatori Ajai Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Guru Mukha Padma Chitte Koriya Arna Kori Mani Asha Guru Mukha Padma Chitte Koriya Arna Kori Mani Shri Guru Charane Rati Eshe Uttama Gati Jit Sadi Pure Sarva Asha Shri Guru Charane Rati Eshe Uttama Gati Jit Sadi Pure Sarva Asha Chakshudan Dilo Jai Janme Janme Prabhu Se Chakshudan Dilo Jai Janme Janme Prabhu Se Divya Jnana Hriday Prakashito Divya Jnana Hriday Prakashito Prema Bhakti Jaha Hote Avidya Vinasha Jate 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 Vede Gai Jahara Charito Vede Gai Jahara Charito Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu 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 Loknath Lokera Jivana Loknath Lokera Jivana Ha ha Prabhu Koro Doya Dekho More Pada Jaya Ha ha Prabhu Koro Doya Dekho More Pada Jaya Ha ha Prabhu Koro
Now we want to offer a small glorification to Srila Prabhupada. If you're all sitting together and are able to connect to Krishna and Guru Maharaj, it is all because of Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, that's true. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if not for Srila Prabhupada. There is a small short film that we are going to play now as a homage to Srila Prabhupada. Let's watch.
Mataji, just pause it for a while. We'll just spotlight it. Who is playing this currently?
I'm playing Prabhuji Nitya Kishori.
So, Nityakeshwari Mataji, you will be completely dealing it, right? So that I will keep your thing as spotlighted.
Yes, Prabhuji, I'll be sharing.
And my request
But
is when
then
someone is
whenever the MC speak, like Akriti and Vandita, so they have to be spotlighted once I stop sharing.
perfect. And in case if someone else is going to play something, just let me know, please. Go ahead, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have changed as by look.
Oh Krishna, this girl really needs your help. I wish to give her any of these books, but I don't know how to tell her the secret.
Therefore, I am stressing on this point. Where is book? Where is book? Where is book? So kindly help me. This is my request. Print as many books in as many languages and distribute throughout the whole world. Then Krishna consciousness movement will automatically increase.
Hari Bol. It was a
Wow.
beautiful experience to watch the short film. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Moving on to the next offering. In Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, 12th, 18th chapter, and 12th verse, it is mentioned that there are 26 qualities of a Vaishnava. Guru Maharaj possesses each and every single one of these qualities and has transformed and touched many hearts of IYS girls.
Yes, we are blessed by Krishna's mercy to have the association of such a pure devotee like Guru Maharaj. Here is a homage from IYS girls who have always been on the receiving end of causeless mercy from Guru Maharaj. As Guru Maharaj manifests these qualities and his interactions with each IYS girls.
We want to offer an offering to Guru Maharaj, showing his 26 qualities by 26 IYS girls and how it impacted them and made them stronger and stable in their Krishna consciousness journey. Let's watch.
Oh hey Vaishnava Guru, Yara Saguru, Yadase Guru Gauri.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Guru Maharaj is an epitome of the quality which I am going to speak today is kind to everyone. His nature is very clear and kind to everyone, whether it be his god brothers or new devotees. One such example is he always carries some prasadam with him and distributes it to everyone. His quality of blessings are equal to senior devotees and newly joined Krishna conscious devotees is equal and no bound. In this COVID pandemic situation, he gives like darshan, initiation and doing various samskaras like Annaprasadam. All this displays his kindness. I took aspiration from Guru Maharaj from quality of kindness. Guru Maharaj is always there to support his disciples who are struggling from spiritual difficulties. That is his causeless kindness on us. I am fortunate to have this opportunity from IVS girls and thankful to Sukriti Madhavi Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, my humble obeisances to all. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj is a standing expression of the Vaishnava quality of not quarreling with anyone. One type of austerity is the austerity of cooperating with all in order to serve Lord Krishna. These words are the emanations from Guru Maharaj. He stands as the perfect role model for the Vaishnava quality of being cooperative. When Guru Maharaj began to oversee the construction work of the Lotus Park at Mayapur, several envious people began troubling the devotees. In spite of their lowly acts, Guru Maharaj never quarreled with them. Instead, he involved in prayers to Guru and Krishna. In order to safeguard the devotees, he formed teams such as Arjuna team, Krishna team, etc. by cooperating with all other devotees in a very amiable and cooperative manner. For the first time when I met Guru Maharaj via the Zoom meet, I felt indeed fortunate enough to have had his darshan. And I felt unworthy of having met him too, and I offered flowers unto his lotus feet. I've learned this Vaishnava quality from Guru Maharaj, that is not to quarrel with anyone. Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. One quality I admire in Guru Maharaj is his tendency to treat everyone equally. In a world infested with discrimination, power struggle and politics, this quality of Guru Maharaj is like a fresh breath of air for me. He is the embodiment of the verse Panditaha Samadarshinaha. His nature to treat everyone equally makes them feel belong, regardless of whether they are devotees or non-devotees, his disciples or those of other Maharajas, Prabhujis or Matajis, neophytes or senior devotees. Everybody feels equally attended and cared for. I pleasantly remember in my early days of bhakti, where in a room filled with senior devotees, he personally interacted with me and my parents, and though my parents were chanting only few rounds, he encouraged and appreciated them by chanting loud Hari Bols and calling them Lakpatis. This instantly increased my admiration for him and solidified my position in bhakti. Besides regular preaching, he also insists on girls and women preaching. The genuine care and attention he gives to IYS girls every time he visits Chennai or over Zoom meetings is overwhelming. I was surprised to hear that he also insists on preaching to laborers. I can see how he strongly believes in verse 9.32 of Bhagavad Gita that everybody, including women, Vaishyas, and Shudras, can attain supreme destination if they take shelter of Krishna. So he equally reaches out to everyone in distributing holy names or transcendental books. Around him, nobody feels left out or isolated. Everybody feels inspired to please him. That is how endearing this quality is to everyone around him. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj Dandavat Pranams. It is said in CC Madhya Lila chapter 22 verse 78 to 80 that devotees are always merciful, respectful, humble, truthful, equal to all, magnanimous, mild, clean and faultless. It is so true whenever I see you Guru Maharaj. Only if a person see Krishna in each and every living entity cannot find fault on others. I have heard a few pastimes from my senior devotees that even if you find any small mistake on any devotees, you mercifully rectify them in such a politeful way rather than considering them as a fault. With regard to this, I remember a specific pastime that one of your disciples has committed a mistake and other devotees have given a formal complaint against him and the action also has been taken. So when you hear this, you were asking to other devotees that how can you give a complaint against him even though he has committed a mistake. He is my disciple and I am here to protect him. If a guru leaves his disciple, then who is going to take care of him or who is going to protect him? This shows that you never find fault on others. You are setting a great example to each every one of us that we should not find fault on anybody in our life. Thank you so much Guru Maharaj for your merciness and unconditional love to each and every one of us. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Today I wanted to talk about the quality I admire about you the most, that is to be magnanimous and charitable. You've always been this way, Guru Maharaj, from the very beginning when you were helping farmers understand about modern agriculture in Mayapur, to now when you're the chairman of the Food for Life program that is serving millions of meals of prasad every single day. I met you back in 2016, Maharaj, and the words you spoke to me, I always felt like they were the biggest charity I could have gotten at that moment. You were encouraging me and my brother to chant more, and you were also telling us how to manage school with our spiritual life. Those words truly changed my life, Maharaj, and I still carry them on to this day. I was also hearing from a devotee about how they once told you that they were feeling sick. And you had called them up and asked, how are you feeling and if you're feeling better, and you would even send medicines, Maharaj. This quality of yours is so admirable. You remember every single detail about every devotee and deeply care for them. I offer my humble obeisances, Maharaj, and I pray for your blessings, Maharaj. Please bless me so that I can also progress in my spiritual life. Your humble servant.
Hare Krishna. Dear Guru Maharaj, you are the reservoir of this beautiful quality, mild, mridu. Inside this quality, there are 5 hidden qualities: tolerance, understand and accommodate others, accept someone the way they are, empathetic towards others, and forgiving others. You have established this JPS e-care forum to bring everyone to Krishna consciousness, to take up Krishna consciousness sincerely. Being a sannyasi, you are engaged in various management activities to teach and guide us. You are compiling Chaitanya Leela book to spread Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission in every town and village. Srila Prabhupada had a firm faith on his spiritual master. You have a firm faith on the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, and you are able to spread Krishna consciousness everywhere. To become mild, one has to become tolerant. You are not only tolerating our shortcomings, you are forgiving us and engaging us in Krishna's service as per our capabilities. I remember once you said, a child cannot become devotee. There are various things involved, like child's karma, his personal choices, etc. However, it is the duty and responsibility of a parent to acquire all the good qualities within themselves so that they can pass on those qualities to their next generation. So I bow down to your lotus feet, beg for your mercy and praying you so that I can acquire these beautiful Vaishnava qualities within myself and I can pass on these qualities to our future generations. Hare Krishna.
Jay, how wonderful is Guru Maharaj, right?
Yes. When one of the IYS girls was telling about Guru Maharaj, I was reminded of his early days. When Guru Maharaj started studying in Brown University, there he heard a lecture on the life of Buddha. After that, he lost his interest in studies and started searching for a spiritual master.
Hari Bol. Wow, that makes me very curious to learn more about Guru Maharaj. He has
Yes.
always been inquisitive and curious. Let us find out more about his qualities now.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. My respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj is an epitome of the quality Suchi, that is cleanliness. Guru Maharaj is such a pure devotee that just by his presence or his glance, everyone around will be purified, as is mentioned in one of the Vaishnava songs. In one of the pastime of Guru Maharaj, as it was shared by one of our Matajis, she was explaining that how by listening to Guru Maharaj Kirtan, everyone were feeling so happy and ecstatic. They were feeling purified by listening to the voice of Guru Maharaj. How beautiful it is. One of my most favorite quote of Guru Maharaj on cleanliness is that we should always remain humble. If we get that feeling of I have a clean heart and have already made it, there will be a lot of garbage stuck inside which have not yet cleaned out. Guru Maharaj never compromises on Suchi or cleanliness. I heard in one of the pastime of Guru Maharaj that one of the IYS girl went to get Narsima oil. She was refused by Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj did not give her the oil. Later she realized that it was because she did not take bath that day. By example of Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, Lord Krishna showed the world that how his pure devotees can face any kind of physical challenges but still never give up by serving the Lord and his mission. My sincere prayers for his health, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami ki jai.
Hare Krishna, dearest Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances. You are the very embodiment of the Vaishnav quality of simplicity or akinchana. Anything that you receive, you immediately dovetail it in the service of Srila Prabhupada and Krishna. And anyone you see, you encourage them to engage whatever they have in the service of Krishna. Though you were born an American citizen, in the 1970s, Srila Prabhupada had asked you to preach in Sri Ram Mayapur. And because of that, you had to give up your American citizenship and you became a citizen of India. And 50 years have passed since then, and you are still a citizen of India. And though an American citizenship would have been much more convenient for a frequent traveler like you, because you don't have to apply to visas for many countries. And Srila Prabhupada had also asked you to develop Sri Ram Mayapur. And it was a 1,000-acre property, and though it is well developed now, you still stay in your room in the 4th floor of Lotus building that you have been staying in for the past 50 years. Guru Maharaj, and even in 2009, when you got a stroke, only then you had a lift installed. And before that, you were climbing 4 floors up and down, though you were in your 50s, until 2009. And Guru Maharaj, no matter what anyone offers to you, whether it's a 5-star accommodation or a simple accommodation, whether it's a grand feast or simple prasadam by a novice cook, you accept it all in the same loving mood. You are the very embodiment of simplicity and the perfect guru and sannyasi. I pray that I always remain engaged in your service until my last breath and beyond.
Hare Krishna. I'm Radharani Priyadasi, Siksha disciple of Guru Maharaj. The quality I have chosen is benevolence or Sarva Upakaraka. It means devotees working for the welfare of others. So Guru Maharaj is very, very well renowned for his benevolence and endless mercy, not only for his disciples but for others as well. Last year during COVID second wave, Guru Maharaj created a special email ID for reaching out to the COVID related victims or prayers needed for them. Also, when my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Swami Maharaj, departed from this world, he created a special email ID again, bcs.jpsk, for reaching out to Bhakti Maharaj disciples and addressing their concerns. Also, recently we wrote a mail to Guru Maharaj, me and my husband, seeking for blessings. So when we received a mail from him, we were really so amazed and so touched to see how Guru Maharaj was very concerned and was inquiring about us. I mean, we were so insignificant, compared to all other senior devotees, but still Guru Maharaj was very concerned. He was asking about my spiritual life, my husband's spiritual life, how long he has been waiting for initiation, whether I am second initiated or not, what services we do here. And he also mentioned that he's very eager to help us in advancing Krishna consciousness, and also he's always praying for disciples of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj, as he was very, very dear to him. So this way Guru Maharaj has always this intense desire for helping others, and he's the most benevolent personality. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. Guru Maharaj carries all the wonderful Vaishnava qualities, and he is an epitome of all those qualities. Today I am going to speak about one quality of Guru Maharaj, that is being peaceful or Sharda. And all of us would agree that nobody can manifest it the way our Guru Maharaj does. We all know that Guru Maharaj has been facing health issues since 2008, and from then onwards Guru Maharaj has undergone several critical surgeries, including liver transplant. Now it is so difficult to imagine like a person who is facing such health challenges can be so peaceful, calm, composed, gentle and joyful. When we get even a slight headache, we feel a lot of discomfort and we start complaining. And it also affects a lot of our activities. But here is our Guru Maharaj, who no matter what, never misses out on his sadhana, his japa, his meetings, his preaching programs, his devotee care programs. Also, we have never heard him ever complaining, criticizing, rebuking, or even expressing slight discomfort or agitation due to his health condition. Now, when His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj left this planet, Guru Maharaj came forward and created a separate email ID for his disciples just to take care of them. So it is so difficult to fathom how a person who is himself facing challenges can think about others and always in the mood of service to Guru and Gauranga. Recently, we also came across a post in which Guru Maharaj stated all his aspirants who are looking for initiation to consider it as early as possible. Now, this was so touching because we know that Guru Maharaj has already fulfilled his instructions of making 50,000 disciples, and at several instances he has shared that his health and condition is due to his disciples not following the vows properly. But still we can see that how Guru Maharaj, instead of chastising, rebuking or even getting angry at his disciples, is ready to make more disciples, he's ready to take more karma just to benefit and liberate them. So Guru Maharaj, we can see, despite all adversities, he is always striving for unmotivated and uninterrupted devotional service. Now, this is a great inspiration to all of us, especially girls, whether married or unmarried, and whether favorable situation or unfavorable situation, no matter what, nothing should disrupt our devotional service. To conclude with, I would like to quote Guru Maharaj when he says, "Just to remain happy, just to get mental peace, we are dependent on so many things. But if we build our spiritual knowledge, if we build our spiritual strength, then we can transcend all this dependency." So we can always keep this quote of Guru Maharaj in mind and think of him and get inspiration to how to remain peaceful in our life. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Dear Guru Maharaj, I always admired your quality of being completely attached to Krishna. Unless one completely surrenders themselves, they can't serve from their heart. But you started it from the age of 19. Doing things which pleases Krishna, having only Krishna Prasadam. Speaking about Krishna all time, making others to feel the love of Krishna, making others a gentleman. Seeing Krishna in all things, helping souls to go back to Godhead, in cultivating Krishna consciousness inside the blind mind. Making everyone to understand our scriptures, you explain us Krishna's adventures, you see Krishna everywhere where we fallen souls wish to see. Love is the only thing which we all wish to have. I could see Krishna in your heart, Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj hears us without making calls, replies in action, shows us real knowledge without Google, connects us all time without a Wi-Fi. Guru Maharaj takes sessions, classes to help our mind. Guru Maharaj replies all our questions with love.
When you say Haribol, I could feel Krishna Guru Maharaj. You always think about how to make this soul free from Maya. We need your guidance. You are the torch which vanishes Maya. In spite of Guru Maharaj's bad health, he never misses to narrate the beautiful pastimes of Gauranga. His loud roaring of Gauranga shows his deep attachment to Gauranga. He never misses his rounds in spite of so many meetings, severe health issues, which shows his attachments to holy names. I am a fallen soul which is in need of a hand to take towards the right path. Please take me in your path, dear Guru Maharaj. Always happy to be your servant, dear spiritual father. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Today I feel fortunate that I got an opportunity to glorify the quality of our beloved Guru Maharaj. I learned about Guru Maharaj from our senior IYS devotees, and the quality which attracts me the most is that Guru Maharaj does not have any material hankering. Even being from an aristocrat family, when Guru Maharaj came in contact with ISKCON devotee, in just 2 months, he left all his material opulences behind. He got initiated, he became brahmachari, and he came to India to serve Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj is having another very special quality, which is he does not like to waste God's money, even if he has to undergo suffering for that. I have heard from an ISKCON devotee a very interesting pastime. Once Guru Maharaj took a flight of 48 hours from America to India, which can be easily done in 24 hours. But Guru Maharaj did so because he treated everything as Krishna's property. He did not want to waste that. He did not care for his own comfort, but he cared for Krishna's money. When Guru Maharaj initially came to Sridham Mayapur, the condition was not good there. There was no facility in Mayapur Dham. But Guru Maharaj was so absorbed into God conscious that he did not care for everything, and he worked very hard. He started farming and made money for the temple. We all can take this as a teaching from Guru Maharaj that whatever qualities we have, we should engage all those in the service of the Lord, in the service of our spiritual master. Dear Guru Maharaj, please bless me so that I can continue my devotional service without any interruption and with full sincerity. Hare Krishna.
Excellent. Guru Maharaj is always an example and inspiration for all of us.
True. When the IYS girls were talking about the qualities completely attached to Krishna and has no material hankerings, I remembered a fact about Guru Maharaj.
Oh, what is it?
You know, in just 2 months after visiting ISKCON, Guru Maharaj had committed himself to the principles of ISKCON. I mean, like Guru Maharaj had shaved his head and become a full-time devotee. Everyone was so surprised to see that he had joined within a very short time.
Wow, I have always admired that about him. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
Come now, let us see what the next qualities are saying.
Hare Krishna. From this devotee association of IYS ISKCON, I came to know about Guru Maharaj with the blessings and teachings of Sukirti Madhavi Mataji. The pastimes of Guru Maharaj with the Srila Prabhupada Maharaj made me understand about his meek quality and led me to the ocean of life of Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. Meek. What is meek? Meek is humble and obedient. And I was surprised to know how a citizen of USA is now a spiritual master of Indians who conquered many hearts by awakening Krishna consciousness into our lives with his bhakti towards Lord Krishna and Guru Prabhupada. He rendered his services by following the instructions of Swami Prabhupada to develop Mayapur unlimitedly. In spite of his health conditions, he is still doing and making all his disciples to spread Krishna consciousness around the world. Today, in spite of being affected with ill health, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami said, "I am wounded but not still out of the game. I am still playing." This made me understand his meek quality. All the devotees and disciples should realize how to render their bhakti towards Godhead and the Guru from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami. I would be very grateful to Sukirti Mataji for giving me this opportunity to render my devotion towards Jayapataka Swami Maharaj through my salutations. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Gurudev. My name is Shripala Gaurangi Devi Dasi, part of IYS. I am going to talk how our dear Guru Maharaj is having the Vaishnava quality Stira. Stira means steady, fixed in purpose. Those who are pure devotees of the Lord, they whatever comes in their life, they never give up Krishna consciousness. They are always fixed. Srila Prabhupada proved that old age is not an issue for preaching Krishna consciousness. Our dear Guru Maharaj, he proved that this is not an hindrance for preaching Krishna consciousness. He is always, nothing could stop him. He is always fixed in service for his Guru. So he shared one vision that he had in ICU with his servants. He was admitted in ICU due to critical health situation. That time he had a vision that whole ICU was turned into a golden city and everything was golden in color and bright looking. He saw some of his god brothers and god sisters. They were also golden in color, happy looking, smiling, so blissful. So they were calling Guru Maharaj, Jayapataka, come to us. And our Guru Maharaj, even in that consciousness, he replied to them, No, I can't come. I have so many things to do for our Srila Prabhupada. I cannot come. If we were in this position, definitely we will choose to go. Despite knowing that his body is not supporting him, it's not cooperating with him, and he has lots of health issues. Still, he decided to stay back on this planet just to serve his Guru Maharaj and whatever instructions he received from Srila Maharaj.
I'm not qualified to talk about such a transcendental person. However, with Krishna's mercy and Gauranga's mercy, I got an opportunity to talk about Guru Maharaj. One of the qualities of Guru Maharaj is he is very self-controlled. So whenever he gives lecture, he always speaks to the point and he does not talk only about himself. He does not talk about himself at all. He always glorifies Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his spiritual master Srila Prabhupada. He ensures that whenever he eats prasadam, he ensures that it is offered or not. Even when he is hospitalized, he always checks whether the prasadam is offered or not. I know one pastime where a devotee gave prasadam which was with grains during Ekadasi, and he was very cautious that today is Ekadasi, I would not eat this prasadam. And even when he's hospitalized, he chants his rounds. I know one incident where a devotee have told, one Grahastha couple went and approached Guru Maharaj for some personal reason, and he just told he is a sannyasi and he is not qualified to talk about thing, and he just directed them to talk to some Grahastha couple. I can tell my own experience about where one incident happened with Guru Maharaj. I was fortunate to meet Guru Maharaj in one of the devotees' house. So he was applying Narshima oil to everyone, but when I showed my hand, he denied to apply. I was kept on showing my hand, but he was not applying Narshima oil for me. I was very sad and I started contemplating. I was really upset for past 2 days. Then I realized on that particular day I didn't take a bath due to some reason. That's the reason he didn't apply oil. So Guru Maharaj knows in and out of everything, and he is a transcendental person. I'm very fortunate to talk about Guru Maharaj. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Dearest Guru Maharaj, you are a perfect Vaishnava, and every moment of knowing you or seeing you is an exemplary act that manifests as a glorious pastime, giving all of us transcendental joy and learning. Dear Maharaj, you always bless us with your visits at Shuddha Sattva, and those visits transform the temple into a festival. You always take a look at all the items that are being served, and you ask us so many questions relating to each and every item. You lovingly ask us to serve you all those items, but you honor very, very little. You honor very little portion and you leave the rest of it to be given to us as your Mahaprasad. You eat very less than even what a child eats, but you please us first by asking us to serve you, and then by giving us your glorious Mahaprasad. Also, I remember an incident that my mother had narrated to me. In Dubai, you would have disciples meet very now and then, and there would be elaborate discussions on what would be prepared, and many people would be allotted 2 or 3 items each, and ultimately there would be hundreds of items to eat. You would make sure that you tasted every item, asking the description of the item and also who made it, and also you would appreciate that person's dish either by correcting it. You would lovingly correct it, or you would appreciate it, but you would make sure you honor each and every dish, Maharaj. Dear Maharaj, you eat just to maintain your body, and moreover you eat to excite us, because you're giving us an opportunity to cook for you, and then you please all of us by giving us your glorious Mahaprasad. Your present diet is so restricted and austere, but yet when someone brings you something which is not a part of your diet, you still lovingly accept it without even caring for your health. Thank you, Maharaj, for making our life so blissful with your glorious pastimes.
Hare Krishna, dearest Guru Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances unto your divine lotus feet. I have taken the quality of saint. So the same quality is, if there are conflicts arise between two devotees, Guru Maharaj will not let anyone down. If we approach Guru Maharaj, there will not be any discouragement. So I have, he will make the manner, he will arrange the situation in a manner that no one will lose. He will make the situation as win-win. He wants all his disciples to be always win-win situation, win-win. So I have remembered the past time which is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. The conflict arose between 4 Kumaras and Jai Vijay. Once 4 Kumaras tried to enter Vaikuntha, Jai Vijay stopped them. So by seeing their behavior, 4 Kumaras got angry and they cursed Jai Vijay. So the situation became very worse. At that time, Lord Vishnu appeared and begged pardon from 4 Kumaras that they are my people and I have not brought them properly. Like that he said. By listening these words, Jai Vijay got embarrassed and they realized their mistake, that they should not behave like that. So this quality I have seen in Guru Maharaj, that suppose if there are two misunderstanding going on between devotees, Guru Maharaj will not take anyone's side. He will be always neutral. I never seen this, whatever the situation may be. He will not take anyone's side and he will see the positive in everyone. So this kind of quality I never seen in my lifetime. And there are so many pastimes are there with Guru Maharaj. The time
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Dandvat Pranam. Respectful. Guru Maharaj is a great example how to respect elders as well as youngsters. I have seen so many times how he respects everyone equally with love and affection. Whoever it is, whether they are an educated person or an illiterate, regardless they are a Maharaj, devotee or a Mayavadi. Last year when a Mayavadi Guru passed, how he paid respect so humbly. And in GBC meeting, how he used to have his god brothers Mahaprasad so happily, which shows respect towards them. And late in the evening, unmindful of his health, he used to give so much classes and spend time with devotees answering questions, which shows respect to everyone. His respect towards his Guru Maharaj, which changed his life completely and brought Krishna Prema Bhakti, which is benefiting us also. Regardless of his health issues, day and night he used to work just to fulfill his Guru Maharaj dream and to spread KC. His actions are clearly demonstrated how much he respects his Guru Maharaj. He is a perfect example how to live a KC life. I have learned how to make devotees chant and make Vaishnavas just by respecting around us. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. I pray for your good health and the successful of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, I feel very fortunate to able to glorify Guru Maharaj. One of the qualities Guru Maharaj which I like the most is he is very humble. His humility is something which is always visible in everything that he does, be it in his lectures, his dealing with his god brothers or devotees, or in any seva. One pastime of Guru Maharaj, which I heard from my god sister from IYS, which struck me that how humble he is. Every year Guru Maharaj organizes a grand feast for all his god brothers during God Purnima. She was telling me that how Guru Maharaj would go to each and every table and ask his god brothers if they liked the food, if everything is alright, and he would personally see if every arrangement is done properly. This shows his humility. He stands senior most, but yet so grounded and so humble. This past time I heard again from one of the senior IYS girl, which shows his humility. After Guru Maharaj's surgery, when he returned to Mayapur, Pankajangri Prabhu asked him, "How is he?" He answered, "Better than I deserve." This is really heart-touching of how Guru Maharaj is so humble. One more incident, once I met Guru Maharaj in online video conference. It was one of the happiest day in my life. He is such a pure devotee and is so busy with so many seva, but still he gave me also time and gave me blessings. This meeting of me with Guru Maharaj made me become more serious in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna, thank you.
Hari Hari. Listening to these, I want to say one such incident which struck me about Guru Maharaj.
Oh, really? Please share, Mataji.
During the early days of Guru Maharaj, Mayapur was not safe. There were always some dacoits who were giving trouble to the devotees in devotees. In this case, Guru Maharaj took permission from Srila Prabhupada and kept a gun with him to protect the devotees.
Wow, that was very courageous. His dedication to protect the devotees in Mayapur is very strong. Let's explore more about the qualities that make Guru Maharaj so wonderful.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. First of all, I am not qualified to talk about our Guru Maharaj, but I am taking this as an opportunity to purify myself. Being grave is one of our Guru Maharaj qualities. A person who is grave always thinks and behaves very carefully and sensibly. Our Guru Maharaj is a serious thinker about things in a very careful and sensible way and maintains silence for the serious situation. I wish to share one of my personal experience on this. When Guru Maharaj was here at Chennai, I went to his residence to attend evening classes. That time, before the class, a few devotees were distributing books outside of Hiranandani, and I joined them and distributed a very few small books. And after the class, I was waiting for I was waiting for Guru Maharaj to get his blessings. That time, a devotee told about book distribution and other services of mine to Guru Maharaj, and which is very insignificant and very small service comparing the other devotees who did the same services that time. And to my shock, Guru Maharaj kept his hand to his heart and he folded his hand. It was really very shock for me, and I was thinking at what level he is, and I'm not even qualified to be a dust under his lotus feet. He was very grave and silent, and he gave a strong impression. And
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. So if we ask our devotees which quality of Guru Maharaj do they like the most, I'm sure the most favorite answer will be compassion. Because we all know how compassionate Guru Maharaj has been towards us. And he is a personification of compassion. So it is compassionate person is one who is willing to consider other person's distress as their own distress. So I don't really think that I understood the value of compassion until I became a mother myself. There is one relationship where the mother is able to feel the pain of the child and is willing to go to any level to relieve that pain from the child. Whereas Guru Maharaj does that to every particular soul who comes up to him. Let it be Siksha disciples, Diksha disciples, or even a shelter disciples. He is willing to be available for them, help them, guide them so that they are relieved of all the stress in whatever ways possible. So I would like to share a small incident which happened from my life. So there was this time where my father was not very supportive of me getting married to a
a Krishna conscious person. So this entire responsibility of finding a prospective groom fell on my shoulders. So I was extremely stressed, distressed, and very insecure of whatever I was doing. So under my mentor's guidance, I wrote to Guru Maharaj asking him for his help. So at that time, Guru Maharaj not only replied to my mails but was also willing to meet the prospective groom and discuss with him. So he made sure that this person is not only spiritually compatible with me but also materially compatible. So at that time I realized that this is actually not the primary responsibility of a guru, right? But despite that, he was willing to do even this only because he understood my distress and wanted to relieve that pain from me, and he wanted me to feel secure about the decision I'm taking. So at that time I realized that Guru Maharaj is more than a spiritual master. He was actually a very compassionate father towards me. So I am eternally grateful for Guru Maharaj for being extremely compassionate towards me. And this nature of Guru Maharaj is a reflection of Srila Prabhupada, who left behind his very comfortable, peaceful life in Vrindavan and went to the US just to save all the distressed souls there and bring them back to Krishna consciousness. So I'm extremely grateful to both Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj for keeping me under their shelter and guiding me forever. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So another Vaishnava quality, friendly. So Guru Maharaj is such a wonderful friend. Who is a friend actually? A friend is one who comforts us, who helps us become a better version of ourselves, and the one who takes us to the real goal. So Guru Maharaj is such amazing friend in my life, in all of our life. I remember a pastime of Guru Maharaj when Guru Maharaj was there around in Chennai, and I was very new to ISKCON, and all of us IYS girls, we were preparing for one drama. Janmashtami was heading at that time, so we were all preparing a drama, and our leader, she took me to Guru Maharaj and she introduced me. She told, before this I was very anxious because I had heard one thing that Maharaj is a big sannyasi in ISKCON, and I am going to meet him for the first time. So this gave me a lot of anxiety and nervousness. But our leader, she introduced me to Guru Maharaj. She told me, Guru Maharaj, she is Nidhi. She is from Punjab. She has just joined us. So Guru Maharaj, after hearing this, he said, oh, Punjabis, they eat a lot of ghee. And then Mataji added, Guru Maharaj, she is playing Madhumangal in our Janmashtami drama. Oh, Madhumangal? Madhumangal eat a lot of laddus. You like laddus? And I was simply nodding my head, didn't utter any word. And that way, how my anxieties and nervousness, everything went away. His way, his dealing was so friendly. So this short, sweet conversation, how Guru Maharaj accepted, welcomed, and then comforted or encouraged a new person in ISKCON, and that positive impact is always there in my heart. So like this, Guru Maharaj has continued to be a great friend of ours and helping us remember Krishna. So such a friend is always needed. Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances onto your lotus feet. The quality which I like about you is you being poetic. I remember you have written 3 songs, out of which Yadi Prabhupada Na Hoy To is one of my favorite songs. I didn't know that you have composed this song, but later one day when I googled about it, I was so surprised to see that you have composed this song. I could see how I was so inspired that the way you have contemplated your feelings and observation about your spiritual master was really amazing. I remember one day I was listening to your lecture wherein you were explaining how you have composed this song, how you got inspired by Bhashugo's song about Lord Gauranga and wrote this song. This shows that the poetic qualities of yours wherein you have contemplated Srila Prabhupada's contribution for this society. Despite all your health issues, you are preaching about Lord Krishna so enthusiastically. This shows
how body is not a factor in Krishna consciousness, it doesn't become an impediment at all. Seeking your blessings, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. The quality of Guru Maharaj which I am going to speak about is of being a daksha or an expert. Usually an expert is a person who is very knowledgeable or skillful in any particular area. But Guru Maharaj is an expert in whatever he does, be it his sadhana, preaching, devotee care, deity worship, management, traveling, cooking, swimming, construction, agriculture, utilizing the social media in the service of the Lord, and the list goes on. He is also an expert in naming his disciples. My Karmi name is Priyadarshini, and I used to like my name Priya very much. And at the time of initiation, I thought I should not be attached to the Karmi name. But Guru Maharaj, he retained the name Priya in the beginning, and he named me as Priyasaki Malati Devi Dasi. He is definitely an expert in knowing the heart of the devotees. Another incident where we few IYS girls, we went to Tirupati to have Guru Maharaj darshan, and it was during his senior disciples retreat. And after reaching, we got to know the agenda of the program, that it starts with glorification of Guru Maharaj for the first 1 to 2 hours, and we wished if we could just attend that part of the retreat. But as we know, it was for senior disciples, and they were devotees who were 15 years, 20 years in the movement, and they were leaders, and we girls, we were just few months or few years old in ISKCON, and Guru Maharaj came there, and he was on the way to his retreat, and he saw us, and he invited us for the session, telling that all my initiated, sheltered, aspiring Siksha disciples and well-wishers can attend the retreat. We just can't describe how we felt that moment, and it was due to Guru Maharaj that we could attend the retreat for three days completely. And we are very grateful to Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj, please forgive me for my offenses and bless me so that I can perform devotional service seriously. Hare Krishna.
Then with Pranam, please accept my humble obeisances, Guru Maharaj. Today I am going to talk about the wonderful qualities about you, the quality of silence. Krishna has always said the quality of silence or maunam is one of the austerities of mind. Srila Prabhupada has also said that the word silence is a person who always involves in self-realization. It is also stated that the person always involves in the thinking of Krishna and talking about Krishna and not otherwise. This has been followed by you throughout your life, and this has been inspiring to me so much, which has helped me in thinking about Krishna and beginning my spiritual life very much. Thank you so much for this wonderful quality process. I pray for you and always follow all your instructions. Thank you. Danvat Pranam Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Gurudev. Just want to say a few things about our Guru Maharaj, that how he is so fixed in the absolute truth. In 2008, when Guru Maharaj had a stroke, he wanted to attend the yatra with his god brother Ratnath Maharaj, where thousands of devotees were waiting, and Guru Maharaj reached there in an ambulance despite of all the condition, just to show us how to perform the devotional service and be fixed in the absolute truth. In 2019, Guru Maharaj had this liver and kidney transplant. It was a long surgery, 12-hour surgery, and just 4 days after the surgery, he was trying to preach to the nurses there. He was trying to convey to Mahavara Prabhu, like get the clickers and give it to the nurses. Despite of the condition, he wanted to preach and be focused in the absolute truth. And few days after the surgery, it was Ekadeshi, and his main source of food was liquids, fluids. And that time, Janki Raman Prabhu was trying to give him some milk, and Guru Maharaj asked, "What is this? Can you just check? It's a milk powder. What does it have?" And when Janki Raman Prabhu checked, it had some wheat, and Guru Maharaj got so upset and he said, "Stop, today is Ekadeshi. I am not supposed to have this. I am not taking it. Stop, give me Ekadeshi Prasad." And then that was the second month of Chaturmas, where we fast from yogurt, and the main source of protein for Guru Maharaj at that time was yogurt, and he refused to take even that. So this way he is so determined and fixed in the absolute truth. And since he was in hospital, it was very difficult for him to communicate verbally. So he was trying to communicate all these things through the alphabetical chart, which was there. And Guru Maharaj also emphasizes that if the women in the house becomes a devotee, then the entire family becomes a devotee, and he gives it to the all classes of people, and I am a recipient of such mercy. And Guru Maharaj also focuses on the Lord's name, and he chants while doing activities like exercise, cycling, walking. This way he is so fixed, focused, determined in the absolute truth, and he floods the world with the real mercy of Lord. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to speak about His Holiness Jayapatak Maharaj. Jai Gurudev.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hari Bol, that was amazing, wasn't it?
It was very touching and filled with so much love and affection. Thank you to all the Vaishnavis who have wonderfully explained the qualities in Guru Maharaj.
I'm sure all of us have seen or experienced all of these qualities in Guru Maharaj.
Yes, I want to share one such incident. After seeing this video, I just encountered with one incident recently, which I had this meeting. I have been to Mayapur a few weeks back. So when I went there, I wanted to meet Guru Maharaj, but it is not possible not like earlier. Now earlier we used to go to Lotus Building and see Guru Maharaj and take darshan. But now, due to his health condition and the COVID rules and everything, now it is highly not possible to go to his residence and meet him personally. So I was waiting. I got to know that he's going to have his swimming exercise in Gada Bhavan. So I was waiting in the Lotus Building downstairs. And since it is taking long time, I had a paper with me, and I wrote a message in the paper so that if I'll not get a chance to see him or meet talk to him, at least I'll show a paper to him, and then maybe he'll read the message out of it. And I was waiting almost like 40-45 minutes. I waited, and then finally the moment has come, and Guru Maharaj has finally come. So when Guru Maharaj came, and I was so excited, and I removed my mask and I was like showing my face, Guru Maharaj, Hare Krishna and all. And when Guru Maharaj saw me, and Guru Maharaj, I was folding the paper inside. I forgot actually about that. And Guru Maharaj saw, he pointed his finger on that and saying, what is that? And I was like, what happened? What happened? Then I saw the paper is there, and he asked for the paper. And then I opened, Guru Maharaj, I wrote a message to you. I want to show it to you. And out of that excitement, I thought I'll tear the paper. And I was opening. When I opened that, it is, the message was like, please bless me, Guru Maharaj, which I wrote. And after seeing that, Guru Maharaj really asked his servants to give his Jagannath stick, which he used to give blessing. Yes. When servants were saying that Guru Maharaj, no, if you give one, then everyone will come and will join. Then Guru Maharaj insisted and asked, like, give me one, give me the stick 2 times. And he blessed me with that. And it touched me so much. And, it's like how he reciprocates, how he understands like what I wanted to. And I really wanted to have his blessings. And I wrote that message sincerely. And he really asked me what is that in the paper, and he reciprocates. He understood what the disciples actually want and how he want to reciprocate, which touched me so much. And actually, there are many other incidents which I wanted to share, but due to time constraint, and I want to have to move to the next segment. Otherwise, they'll mute me. So let me go to the next segment now. Now, the next event is a talk given by Her Grace Nandapriya Nivedita Devi Dasi, wife of His Grace Janki Raman Prabhu, who is a personal servant of Guru Maharaj and renders various services. Both of them serves JPS media unconditionally.
She is the senior most IYS girl from Chennai and a dentist. After her marriage, she moved to Sri Mayapur Dham and is serving as a dentist in Bhakti Vedanta Hospital. And she is also the personal dentist for Guru Maharaj. She will be talking about Guru Maharaj transforming the lives of women. Handing it over to Nandapriya Mataji.
Nandapriya Mataji, there will be Tamil translation. Sami Lakshmana Mataji will be translating.
Okay. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Nitya Kishori, will you be sharing the presentation? Nitya Kishori Mataji. Okay. Please accept my humble obeisances. I seek the blessings of all the senior assembled Vaishnavas. I thank Sukirti Madhavi Mataji for giving me this opportunity to speak about Guru Maharaj for my own purification, understanding very well that I have no qualification to speak about His Holiness. I also request the blessings of all the IVS girls so that I may represent what we feel in this particular presentation.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. நான் இன்று இங்கு கூடியிருக்கும் எல்லா வைஷ்ணவர்களிடமிருந்தும் அவர்களுடைய ஆசீர்வாதங்களை வேண்டுகிறேன். அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய பணிவான வணக்கங்கள். எனக்கு குரு மகாராஜை பற்றி பேசுவதற்கு தகுதி இல்லை என்றாலும் நான் ஒரு சில வார்த்தைகளை உங்களுடன் பகிர்ந்து கொள்கிறேன். ஐஓஎஸ் பெண்கள் அவர்களினுடைய ஆசீர்வாதமும் நான் வேண்டுகிறேன். ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா.
So it is so wonderful that we went through all these qualities of Guru Maharaj, which actually represent the qualities of pure devotees.
இதுவரை நாம் நல்குணங்கள் பற்றி, தெய்வீக குணங்களை பற்றி பார்த்தோம். அது எல்லாமே வைஷ்ணவர்களிடம் இருக்கக்கூடிய நல்ல நற்குணங்கள்.
So in this talk, it will be more or less like an extension, but focusing on a very important aspect, which is today's topic, touching hearts and transforming lives.
So இன்று நான் இப்பொழுது பேச போவது கூட இதுவரை நாம் பார்த்த குணங்களை அடிப்படையாக கொண்டதுதான். இருந்தாலும் நான் அதை விட சிறிது அதிகமாக, மிகவும் முக்கியமாக எப்படி இருதயத்தை தொட்டு அந்த இருதயத்தில் ஒரு மாற்றத்தை கொண்டு வருவது என்பதை பற்றி நான் பேச போகிறேன்.
And this transformation is specifically brought about by love.
So இந்த இருதய மாற்றம் என்பது அன்பினால் மட்டும்தான் சாத்தியமாகும்.
Srila Prabhupada explains that all of us are looking for love, and that is why we also come into Krishna consciousness expecting to experience Krishna's love.
ஸ்ரீல பிரபுபாதர் கூட குறிப்பிடுவார், அனைவருமே அன்புக்காக ஏங்குகிறார்கள், அதனால்தான் அனைவரும் கிருஷ்ண பக்திக்கு வருகிறார்கள், ஏனெனில் கிருஷ்ண பக்தியில் கண்டிப்பாக அன்பு கிடைக்கும் என்று.
So similarly, we need to see example of what it actually means to have Krishna's love. How does it feel? Is it real? Is it not a real? Are they not talking about some bookish knowledge when they're talking about his unconditional love?
So இந்த அன்பு என்றால் என்ன? இது புத்தகத்தில் மட்டும் பேசப்படுகிறதா? அல்லது இதனை உண்மையாக எப்படி இந்த அன்பை அனுபவிப்பது? இதற்காக நாம் உதாரணங்களுடன் இதனை தெரிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும்.
So the most available, exalted example for experiencing this love of Sri Krishna is our Guru Maharaj.
பகவான் கிருஷ்ணரினுடைய அன்பு நமக்கு கிடைத்து அதனை அனுபவிப்பதற்கு நமக்கு மிக சிறந்த எடுத்துக்காட்டு யார் என்றால் நம்முடைய குரு மகாராஜர் தான்.
Lord Chaitanya, he did not
audio is not.
Please repeat, no?
Yes. So Lord Chaitanya, he transformed people, but not with any weapons, but with the with the entire feeling of love.
பகவான் சைதன்ய மகாபிரபு அவர்கள் அனைவருடைய இருதயத்திலும் மாற்றத்தை கொண்டு வந்தார். ஆயுதங்களை வைத்து அல்ல, அன்பினால் மாற்றத்தை கொண்டு வந்தார்.
Similarly, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami has transformed all our hearts, all of these IVS girls' hearts, and has ensured that we become Krishna's devotees.
இதே மாதிரிதான் அவர் நம் குரு மகாராஜர் ஜெயபதாக சுவாமி கூட எல்லா ஐஒஎஸ் பெண்களினுடைய மனதிலும் நல்ல மாற்றத்தை கொண்டு அன்பை கொடுத்தார்.
Can we go to the next slide, please? So this is IYS Chennai, where Sukirti Mataji has been leading all of us, and she was always encouraged by Guru Maharaj to take care of girls, especially women who are very young and then getting transformed into becoming leaders of the society. Guru Maharaj
Guru Maharaj இது வந்து சுகிர்த்தி மாதவி அவர்களின் தலைமையில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஐஒஎஸ் குரூப் இது. இதுல எப்பொழுதுமே குரு மகராஜ் சுகிர்த்தி மாதவி மாதாஜிக்கு நிறைய ஊக்கத்தை கொடுப்பார்கள். இளம் பெண்களுக்கு நன்றாக கிருஷ்ண பக்தியை கொடுத்து அவர்களை நன்கு பயிற்சிவிக்க வேண்டும். அப்பொழுதுதான் அவர்கள் எதிர்காலத்தில் பக்தியை அனைவருக்கும் கொடுப்பார்கள் என்று.
Guru Maharaj has believed that women are pivotal in society in terms of taking care of their family and creating members for the future society and future generation so that they can take forward this torch of Krishna consciousness.
குரு மகாராஜ் எப்பொழுதுமே சொல்லுவார்கள், பெண்கள் என்பவர்கள் மிகவும் இந்த சமுதாயத்தில் முக்கியமானவர்கள். ஏனெனில் அவர்கள் தங்களுடைய குடும்பத்தையும் கவனித்துக் கொள்கிறார்கள். அதே சமயத்தில் அவர்கள் எதிர்கால சந்ததியையும் உருவாக்கி தருகிறார்கள்.
Just like how Srila Prabhupada encouraged his female disciples and did not discriminate them based on body, Srila Guru Maharaj encourages all of his women disciples, and here we are today.
So எப்படி ஸ்ரீல பிரபுபாதர் அவர்கள் உடம்பை வைத்து ஆண்கள் பெண்கள் என்று பிரித்து பார்ப்பதில்லையோ அதே மாதிரிதான் நம் குரு மகாராஜர் கூட எல்லா பெண் பக்தர்களுக்கும் நல்ல ஊக்கத்தை கொடுத்து வந்தார்.
Next slide, please. So like I was talking to you that this presentation is going to have the topic of love. So we are going to discuss about love. So through this presentation, we have divided it into different types of love.
நான் இன்று பேசக்கூடிய தலைப்பு அன்பை பற்றியது. இங்கு பல வகையான அன்புகள், அந்த வகை வகையான அன்புகளை பற்றி நாம் இப்பொழுது பார்க்க போகிறோம்.
The first love that we are describing here today is the ticket to Goloka is the topic, but the love is selfless love.
So முதல் தலைப்பு நாம் கோலோக விருந்தாவனத்திற்கு போவதற்கான டிக்கெட். அது என்ன என்றால் சுயநலமில்லாத அன்பு.
We have a quotation by Srila Prabhupada, quote, "You have now got the golden opportunity of this human form of life, and it is not by accident that you have met your spiritual master. So if you're actually intelligent, you will take advantage of Krishna's blessings upon you and go back home, back to Godhead."
So இங்கே ஒரு அழகான மேற்கோள் ஸ்ரீல பிரபுபாதர் குறிப்பிட்டிருக்கிறார். நமக்கு இந்த ஒரு தங்கமயமான வாய்ப்பு இந்த மனித பிறவியில் கிடைத்திருக்கிறது. இதனை நாம் எதேச்சையாக நடந்தது என்று எடுத்துக்கொள்ளாமல் நமக்கு ஆன்மீக குருவை பார்ப்பதற்கும் அவரை சந்திப்பதற்கும் ஒரு வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்திருக்கிறது. இதன் நாம் நிஜமாவே புத்திசாலிகளாக இருந்தால் இதனை சரியான முறையில் பயன்படுத்தி பகவான் கிருஷ்ணரினுடைய ஆசீர்வாதத்துடன் நாம் நிச்சயமாக கோலோக விருந்தாவனத்திற்கு போக வேண்டும்.
Here we have met our spiritual master who is willing to take any kind of inconvenience to give us initiation. And this is why we call this selfless love. Why? Because during the process of initiation, he is going to accept all our karma, which means he is willing to suffer for us.
இங்கே குரு மகாராஜர் நாம் ஏன் அவர் சுயநலமில்லாத அன்பு கொடுக்கிறார் என்று பார்த்தால் நமக்கெல்லாம் அவர் தீட்சை கொடுக்கிறார். நமக்கெல்லாம் அவர் தீட்சை கொடுக்கும் பொழுது நம்மளுடைய கர்மாக்களை எல்லாம் அவர் ஏற்றுக்கொள்கிறார். அந்த கர்மாக்களினால் எவ்வளவு அவர் துன்பப்படுகிறார் என்பதை கூட கருதாமல் அந்த சுயநலமில்லாத அன்பை நமக்கெல்லாம் அவர் கொடுத்திருக்கிறார்.
Next slide, please. So this is a small story which I'm going to tell you.
இங்கே நான் ஒரு சின்ன கதை உங்களுக்கு சொல்ல போகிறேன்.
The presentation is going to be with a lot of life examples of each of these love propensities of Guru Maharaj.
So குரு மகாராஜ் மீது எப்படி அதிகமான அன்பு செலுத்துகிறார்கள் என்பதை பற்றிய கதைகள் இப்பொழுது பார்க்கலாம்.
And all of this is from IYS Chennai.
இது எல்லாமே IYS சென்னை நடந்த நிகழ்ச்சிகள்.
So when I was maybe after I completed my college, I had the opportunity of taking initiation and I was aspiring from another guru.
நான் என்னுடைய கல்லூரி படிப்பை முடித்த பிறகு நான் தீட்சை எடுப்பதற்காக இருந்தேன். ஆனால் நான் இன்னொரு குருவிடம் தீட்சை எடுப்பதற்காக காத்திருந்தேன்.
Guru Maharaj had a different idea and was telling Sukirti Mataji that I was actually aspiring from him.
குரு மகாராஜ் சுகிர்த்தி மாதவி மாதாஜியிடம் சொன்னார்கள், நான் குரு மகாராஜிடமிருந்து தீட்சை எடுக்க விரும்புகிறேன் என்று குறிப்பிட்டார்.
So I did not understand. I was bewildered and waiting outside his room to see him, to give him the clarification that I was not aspiring from Guru Maharaj and I was instead aspiring from another Guru in ISKCON.
நான் வெளியில் காத்திருந்த பொழுது நான் உள்ளே சென்று குருமகராஜரிடம் குழம்பி இருந்ததினால் நான் தெளிவுபடுத்த விரும்பினேன். நான் உண்மையில் குருமகராஜ் ஜெயபதாக சுவாமியிடமிருந்து தீட்சை பெற விரும்பவில்லை, நான் இன்னொரு குருமகராஜிடமிருந்து தீட்சை பெற விரும்புகிறேன் என்பதை தெளிவுபடுத்த விரும்பினேன்.
While perplexed and confused, suddenly it was like I had a vision.
எனக்கு ஒரே குழப்பமாக இருந்தது. அப்பொழுது எனக்கு திடீரென்று தோன்றியது.
It was not something that was unreal, but something which happened maybe 10 years ago.
இது உண்மை அல்லாத சம்பவம் கிடையாது. 10 வருடங்களுக்கு முன் நடந்த ஒரு சம்பவம் எனக்கு நினைவுக்கு வந்தது.
I was amongst the crowd where Guru Maharaj had just given a lecture.
குரு மகாராஜ் ஒரு இடத்தில் உபன்யாசம் கொடுத்து கொண்டிருக்கும் பொழுது அந்த கூட்டத்தில் நானும் இருந்தேன்.
So in the lecture, Guru Maharaj was saying that there is a train that goes to Goloka. Srila Prabhupada is the captain. I am also there. I meaning Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj is also there on the train. So all of you, please come, hop on this train, catch my hand, hold my hand, get into this train, and we will go back to Goloka.
அந்த உபன்யாசத்தில் குருமகராஜர் அவர்கள் குறிப்பிட்டிருந்தார், இங்கே ஒரு ரயில் போகிறது, கோலோக விருந்தாவனத்திற்கு போகிறது. இந்த ரயிலினுடைய தலைவர், இதனை ஓட்டுபவர் பிரபுபாதர் அவர்கள். நானும் இந்த ரயிலில் இருக்கிறேன், வாருங்கள் எல்லோரும் என் கையை பிடித்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள், நாம் அனைவரும் சேர்ந்து கோலோக விருந்தாவனத்திற்கு போகலாம் என்று குருமகராஜர் சொன்னார்.
And then at the end of the lecture, he said, how many of you want to go back to Golok Vrindavan? And it was ecstatic.
அவர் தன்னுடைய உபன்யாச முடிவில் எத்தனை பேர் கோலோக விருந்தாவனம் போவதற்கு தயாராக இருக்கிறீர்கள் என்று கேட்டார். அது ஒரு பரவச உணர்ச்சியை கொடுத்தது.
The entire hall of devotees raised their hands and said, yes, we want to go to Golok Vrindavan. And the mood was, please take us, dear Sri Guru Maharaj.
அப்பொழுது அந்த சபையில் கூடியிருந்த அனைவருமே, ஆமாம், நாங்கள் அனைவரும் கோலோக விருந்தாவனம் போக தயாராக இருக்கிறோம், குருமகராஜ் அவர்களே தயவு செய்து எங்களை அழைத்து செல்லுங்கள் என்று சொன்னார்கள்.
After that, they asked for who wants to take aspiring, which means who wants to become a disciple of Jayapataka Swami. And then I raised my hand, not even knowing what it means, because I was not even a devotee at that time. I was visiting the temple, from some time.
அப்பொழுது அந்த கூட்டத்தில் குருமகராஜ் கேட்டார்கள், யாரெல்லாம் குருமகராஜரை ஆஸ்பைரிங் பண்ண போகிறீர்கள் என்று கேட்டார்கள். எனக்கு அதனுடைய அர்த்தம் கூட தெரியாது. நான் அந்த சமயத்தில் கோயிலுக்கு போவேன் வருவேன் அப்படித்தான் இருந்தேன். இருந்தாலும் நானும் கையை தூக்கினேன்.
So this is the vision I got 10 years later, standing outside his room, trying to go and tell him that I was actually never told him that I will aspire from him.
இதுதான் 10 வருடங்களுக்கு முன்னாடி நடந்த இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி தான் தற்பொழுது நான் குருமகராஜின் அறைக்கு வெளியில் நின்று கொண்டிருக்கும் பொழுது அந்த நிகழ்ச்சி நடந்தது ஞாபகம் வந்தது. அதற்கும் இதற்கும் தொடர்பு இருக்கிறது.
I went inside, met him. I was completely shivering top to toe, didn't say anything and came outside of the room. And in due course of time, I was very fortunate to accept His Holiness Jayapataka Swami as my spiritual master and him to accept me as my disciple. And then he took charge of my life, which would have been otherwise very difficult. And I doubt if I would have even been in ISKCON had I been aspiring from anybody else.
அப்பொழுது நான் என்னுடைய உடல் நடுங்கிக் கொண்டிருந்தது. நான் அறையினுள் போனேன், அவர் பேசியதை கேட்டேன், பின் வெளியில் வந்தேன். எனக்கு குருமகராஜ் ஆன்மீக குருவாக கிடைத்தார். அவரும் என்னை அவருடைய சீடராக ஏற்றுக்கொண்டார். இதனால் என் வாழ்க்கை நல்ல முன்னேற்றம் இருந்தது. நான் இதுவே வேறொரு குருவை ஏற்றிருந்தால் என் வாழ்க்கை எப்படி இருக்கும் என்று கூட என்னால் எண்ணி பார்க்க முடியவில்லை.
I speak this incident purely in glorification of Guru Maharaj and not for any other purpose.
நான் இதனை குருமகராஜரினுடைய மகிமைகளை பற்றி பேசுவதற்காக மட்டும்தான் இதனை குறிப்பிடுகிறேன், வேற எந்த காரணத்திற்காகவும் அல்ல.
Can we go to the next slide, please? So this is another type of love which we are going to describe here, which is life-giving love. So a person who is in love can be very selfless and can almost give life.
சோ இந்த இரண்டாவதாக நாம் பார்க்க போகுவது உயிர் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய அன்பு என்பது. சோ இதனை நாம் இப்பொழுது பார்க்கலாம்.
So life actually means being born in Krishna consciousness, and that we describe as initiation.
வாழ்க்கை என்பது என்ன என்று இங்கு குறிப்பிடப்படுகிறது என்றால் நாம் கிருஷ்ண உணர்வில் இருந்து தீட்சை எடுத்துக்கொள்வதை குறிக்கிறது.
This is an interesting story of one of our dear IYS girls and one of my friends who very badly wanted to be initiated by Guru Maharaj along with her other counterparts.
இது ஒரு நல்ல சுவாரஸ்யமான கதை இருக்கிறது. ஒரு ஐஓஎஸ் பெண்ணானவள் அவள் குரு மகாராஜனிடம் தீட்சை எடுக்க வேண்டும் தன்னுடைய கம்பானியனுடன் சேர்ந்து என்று ஆசைப்பட்டாள்.
No, she just wanted to take initiation.
அவள் தீட்சை எடுக்க வேண்டும் என்று நினைத்தாள்.
But they were not allowing her to take initiation back in her family.
ஆனால் அவளுடைய குடும்பத்தில் தீட்சை எடுப்பதற்கு அவளுக்கு அனுமதி கொடுக்கவில்லை.
Added to this, she was pregnant. She was like full term pregnant.
அப்பொழுது அவள் நிறைமாத கர்ப்பிணியாக இருந்தாள்.
Guru Maharaj was going to come to Chennai.
குரு மகாராஜ் சென்னைக்கு வருவதாக இருந்தது.
She had to go to the temple to receive initiation, but her family members were rejecting the proposal. So as a full-term pregnant girl, she was crying the entire day and entire night.
அவள் குரு மகாராஜனிடம் கோயிலுக்கு சென்று தீட்சை வாங்க தயாராக இருக்கும் பொழுது அவருடைய குடும்பத்தினர் அவளை போவதற்கு அனுமதிக்கவில்லை. அதனால் நாள் முழுவதும் முழுமாத கர்ப்பிணியாக இருந்த அந்த பெண் அழுது கொண்டே இருந்தார்கள்.
So then, as I told you, Guru Maharaj was going to come to Chennai the next day and he was scheduled to come by flight. But it so happened that he cancelled his flight. He literally fought with all his secretaries and said he wanted to go by train, which was very, very unusual for him.
வழக்கப்படி குரு மகாராஜர் எப்பொழுதுமே விமானத்தில் தான் சென்னைக்கு வருவார். அவருக்கு விமானத்தில் தான் டிக்கெட் புக் செய்யப்பட்டிருந்தது. ஆனால் எதிர்பாராத விதமாக குரு மகாராஜர் அதனை கேன்சல் செய்துவிட்டு அவருடைய செக்ரட்டரியிடம் நான் விமானத்தில் போக எனக்கு விருப்பமில்லை, நான் ரயிலில் தான் போக போகிறேன் என்று ரயிலில் வந்தார்.
Having undergone a stroke and so many other difficulties, and recently he had also undergone a viral, very high viral load infection, and he traveled in that train with pain and discomfort.
அவர் ஏற்கனவே அவருக்கு ஸ்ட்ரோக்கினால் அவர் அவதிப்பட்டு கொண்டிருந்தார். அதுவும் இல்லாமல் சமீப காலத்தில் அவருக்கு மிக உயர்ந்த வைரல் இன்ஃபெக்ஷனும் இருந்தது. இவ்வளவு வலிகளுடனும் அவர் ரயிலில் பிரயாணம் செய்தார்.
And this was great news for this particular IYS girl because she stayed very close to the railway station.
So இந்த செய்தியானது இந்த ஐஓஎஸ் பெண்ணுக்கு மிகவும் ஒரு இன்பமான செய்தியாக இருந்தது. ஏனெனில் அந்த பெண் ரயில் நிலையத்தின் அருகில் வசித்து வந்தார்கள்.
And our counselor, she suggested that she immediately goes to the railway station, tries and gets some blessings from Guru Maharaj because she was unconditionally weeping and nobody wanted her to land up in bad health because of her pregnancy.
அப்பொழுது கவுன்சிலர் அந்த பெண்ணிடம் சொன்னார்கள், நீ எப்படியாவது ரயில் நிலையத்திற்கு சென்று குரு மகாராஜரிடம் ஆசீர்வாதம் பெற்று வந்துவிடு. ஏனெனில் அந்த பெண் நிறைமாத கர்ப்பிணியாக இருந்ததால் அந்த பெண்ணுக்கு எந்த விதமான அசம்பாவிதமும் நடக்கக்கூடாது என்று அனைவரும் நினைத்தார்கள்.
So it was the time of the day when she would go for a walk, and we picked her up from her home and she went with us to the railway station.
அவள் வழக்கமாக வாக்கிங் போவது வழக்கம். நாங்கள் அந்த பெண்ணை வாக்கிங்காக கூட்டிக் கொண்டு ரயில் நிலையத்திற்கு சென்றோம்.
There Guru Maharaj, as he was getting out of the train, he was explained by Ajita Gopinath Prabhu about her present situation, and Guru Maharaj heard in great detail.
அப்பொழுது அஜித கோபிநாத் பிரபு அவர்கள் குரு மகாராஜரை அழைத்து கொண்டு வந்த பொழுது அந்த பெண்ணை பற்றி விளக்கமாக சொன்ன பொழுது குரு மகாராஜ் எல்லாவற்றையும் கேட்டுக்கொண்டார்.
Just by the time he got down from the train, he had the full information, and then he looked at her while sitting on the wheelchair and asked her about the 4 regulative principles and gave her Diksha then and there.
அப்பொழுது குரு மகாராஜர் அந்த பெண்ணை பார்த்து 4 ஒழுங்குமுறை விதிகளை பற்றி சொல்லு என்று கேட்டுவிட்டு உடனே அந்த க்ஷணமே அந்த இடத்திலேயே அந்த பெண்ணுக்கு தீட்சையை குரு மகாராஜ் கொடுத்து விட்டார்.
And then he was going to confirm her name after he goes back to the temple.
அவளுக்கு அந்த தீட்சை பெயரை கோயிலுக்கு போன பிறகு சொல்லி அனுப்புவதாக சொன்னார்.
So this is life giving. He gave her a new life initiation and he ensured that she would be safe and happy.
இதுதான் வாழ்க்கை கொடுப்பது என்பது. ஏனெனில் அந்த பெண் அவளுடைய வாழ்க்கையில் 100% பாதுகாப்பாக நன்றாக இருக்க வேண்டும் என்பதற்கு எடுத்துக்காட்டாக குரு மகாராஜ் இந்த லைஃப் கிவிங் லவ்வை கொடுத்தார்.
Can we go to the next slide, please? So another very important aspect of love is feeling accepted. You need to feel that your presence is required for the other person, right? So of course, for Guru Maharaj, what can we give? But still, he makes us all feel accepted.
So நாம் அடுத்த அது அன்பு என்பது நம்மேல் ஒருவர் அன்பு காட்டுகிறார் என்றால் அவர் நம்மை ஏற்றுக்கொள்ள வேண்டும். சோ இதற்கு ஒரு சிறந்த எடுத்துக்காட்டு குரு மகாராஜர் நம்மளுடைய அன்பை நம் மீது காட்டுவதற்கு நம்மை அவர் ஏற்றுக்கொண்டுள்ளார்.
This is a story of two IVS girls who were waiting outside his room in Tirupati temple, who had made a beautiful garland for Guru Maharaj and wanted to offer it to him in person.
இந்த சம்பவமானது திருப்பதியில் நடந்தது. திருப்பதியில் 2 IYS பெண்கள் குரு மகாராஜுக்காக காத்து கொண்டிருந்தார்கள். ஒரு அழகான மாலை செய்து அதனை குரு மகாராஜருக்கு அணிவிக்க வேண்டும் என்று அவர்கள் காத்து கொண்டிருந்தார்கள்.
These two dentist devotees bunking their clinic and college were here waiting with a flower garland with innocence but a lot of determination with Guru Maharaj had to accept the garland.
இந்த 2 பெண்களுமே பல் டாக்டர்கள். அவர்களுடைய அந்த கிளினிக்கையும் காலேஜையும் பங்க் செய்துவிட்டு அந்த மாலையுடன் குரு மகாராஜுக்கு எப்படியாவது இந்த மாலையை அணிவிக்க வேண்டும் என்ற நம்பிக்கையோடு அங்கு காத்து கொண்டிருந்தார்கள்.
So while they were waiting, it got late for their bus because they came to Tirupati and they had to head back to Chennai.
So அவர்கள் வரும்பொழுது அவர்களுடைய பயணத்தினால் அந்த பஸ்ஸினால் அவருக்கு லேட்டாக போய்விட்டது. ஏனெனில் அவர்கள் திரும்பவும் சென்னைக்கு போயாக வேண்டும்.
So because of this, they handed over the garland to a servant there and they left.
இதனால் அவர்கள் அந்த மாலையை அங்குள்ள சேவகர்களிடம் கொடுத்துவிட்டு அங்கிருந்து போய்விட்டார்கள்.
So while in the bus station, they got a call.
அவர்கள் பஸ்ஸில் அமர்ந்திருக்கும் பொழுது அவர்களுக்கு ஒரு அழைப்பு வந்தது.
And that was actually Guru Maharaj speaking through his secretary first.
அப்பொழுது குரு மகாராஜ் அவருடைய காரியதர்சியின் மூலம் கூப்பிட்டு அவர் பேசினார்.
Amidst all the noise and confusion, these IVS girls put it on speaker and they started speaking to Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj actually thanked them for the garland and was apologizing for not able to see them.
அப்பொழுது அங்கே மிகவும் சத்தமாக இருந்ததினால் இந்த பெண்கள் அதனை ஸ்பீக்கரில் போட்டுவிட்டு போனை அவர்கள் பேசினார்கள். அப்பொழுது குரு மகாராஜ் அவர்கள் மாலை கொடுத்ததற்கு நன்றி சொல்லிவிட்டு அவர் சொன்னார், என்னால் உங்களை பார்க்க முடியாததற்காக மன்னிப்பு கேட்டுக்கொண்டார்.
So there was so much of chaos, confusion there in a bus station, and this feeling of maybe Guru Maharaj doesn't accept us, which are small sentimental feelings of love but devotional sentiments.
சோ அவர்களுக்கு அந்த சென்டிமெண்ட் இருந்தது, ஒரு குரு மகாராஜ் நம்மளை ஏற்றுக்கொள்ள மாட்டாரோ, இப்படியெல்லாம் ஒரு குழப்பமான நிலையில் அவர்கள் இருக்கும் பொழுது இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி நடந்தது.
And when they received that call of Guru Maharaj, they felt so accepted and a part of his own family.
அப்பொழுது குரு மகாராஜரிடம் அழைப்பு வந்தவுடன் அவர்கள் குரு மகாராஜரினுடைய குடும்பத்தில் ஒருவராக அவர்களை நினைத்து சந்தோஷப்பட்டார்கள்.
This is the story of Sukanya Radha and Subhashri Lalita, who both experienced this. Although it may be a very small thing, it created a lifelong impact where they are able to connect with Guru Maharaj so much, even because of this small pastime.
சோ இந்த சிறு லீலைகளின் மூலமாக இந்த இரு ஐஒஎஸ் சுகன்யா and சுபஸ்ரீனோ அவர்கள் மிகவும் சந்தோஷப்பட்டார்கள்.
Okay, so we'll go to the next slide, please. So there's also different emotions in love. So we saw selfless love and then acceptance and silence. Sometimes love can just be expressed in silence.
சில நேரங்களில் அன்பை அமைதியாக கூட வெளிப்படுத்தலாம்.
And one IVS girl, she's very famous for doing any devotional activity that is given to her perfectly and with a humble attitude.
ஒரு ஐஒஎஸ் பெண் அவளுக்கு என்ன பக்தி தொண்டு செயல் கொடுத்தாலும் அதனை மிகவும் பக்குவமாக சரியாக செய்து மிகவும் பணிவாக நடந்து கொள்ளும் பெண்.
It so happened that somehow Guru Maharaj and she, they did not have long conversations.
எப்படியோ குருமகராஜுக்கும் அந்த பெண்ணுக்கும் இடையில் நீண்ட நேர பேச்சுவார்த்தை கூட நடக்கவில்லை.
But there would always be long glances that Guru Maharaj would glance at her, and they both would perfectly understand what was there in each other's mind, and she would thus receive Guru Maharaj's blessings.
குருமகராஜ் தன்னுடைய பார்வையை அவர் மீது அந்த பெண்ணின் மீது செலுத்துவார். அந்த பெண்ணும் குருமகராஜரை பார்ப்பார். இப்படி அந்த ஆசீர்வாதம் என்பது அந்த பார்வையினால் அமைதியாக ஒருவருக்கொருவர் பரிமாற்றம் நடந்தது.
And this was always, whenever Guru Maharaj came to Chennai, this would be their exchange, and she would be perfectly satisfied.
இப்படித்தான் ஒவ்வொரு முறை குருமகராஜ் சென்னை வரும் பொழுதும் இந்த மாதிரி பரிமாற்றம் அவர்கள் இருவருக்கு இடையிலும் நடக்கும். அந்த பெண் மிகவும் சந்தோஷம் அடைவார்கள்.
So this is Priyasakhi Malati, who has been serving IVS Chennai for so many years and now has transformed into a wonderful mother of 2 children.
இந்த நிகழ்வு பிரியசகி மாலதி என்ற மாதாஜிக்கு ஏற்பட்டது. இப்பொழுது அந்த மாதாஜி ஒரு 2 குழந்தைகளுக்கு தாயாக இருக்கிறார்.
Next slide, please. The love of acknowledgement. So once we get, close to somebody, we expect their acknowledgement. Although it is not, sorry.
நாம் ஒருவருடன் மிகவும் நெருக்கமாக இருக்கும் பொழுது நாம் அவருடன் நெருக்கமாக இருப்பதற்கான acknowledgement நாம் எதிர்பார்க்கிறோம்.
Although we understand that being a disciple is, actually being a servant, but there is this element of love and affection which precedes anything else.
So நாம் ஒரு பக்தராக இருக்கும் பொழுது இந்த அன்பு என்பது நாம் அனைவருமே எதிர்பார்க்கக்கூடிய ஒன்றாக இருக்கிறது.
But of course we understand that we are expected to be servants of the spiritual master and devotee.
எப்பொழுதுமே நாம் பகவான் ஆன்மீக குருவினுடைய சேவகர்களாக இருக்க வேண்டும் என்றுதான் எதிர்பார்க்கப்படுகிறது.
No, I'm saying that we are expected to be like that as well.
நாம் அதே சேவகர்களாக இருக்க வேண்டும், அதுவும் அப்படியும் எதிர்பார்க்கப்படுகிறது.
So this is a story of how some IVS girls, actually this is already told just in a few videos back, like how they were waiting outside Guru Maharaj's room where there was a senior disciple retreat that was happening. The top-notch devotees having so many bhakti vrikshas, temple presidents, etc. And then there are a bunch of IVS girls standing outside Guru Maharaj's room and wondering what's going on inside.
ஒரு குரூப் IYS பெண்கள் குருமகராஜினுடைய அறைக்கு வெளியில் காத்திருந்தார்கள். அங்கே உள்ளே குருமகராஜ் மூத்த வைஷ்ணவர்கள், பக்தி விருக்ஷா தலைவர்கள் இவர்களை எல்லாம் சந்தித்துக் கொண்டிருந்தார். இவர்கள் ஆவலுடன் உள்ளே என்ன நடக்கிறது என்பதில் ஒரு ஆவலாக காத்துக் கொண்டிருந்தார்கள்.
As youth we have lot of energy and lot of ideas.
So நாமெல்லாம் இந்த இளமை பருவத்தில் இருப்பதினால் நமக்கு நிறைய எண்ணங்களும் நிறைய திட்டங்களும் நல்ல சக்தியும் இருக்கும்.
Being accepted into a group where you can share your ideas, share your energy would be the best gift of love that can be given to a youth.
நாம் ஒரு குழுவில் இருக்கும் பொழுது நாம் ஒருவருக்கொருவர் நம்மளுடைய எண்ணங்கள், நம்மளுடைய திட்டங்கள் இவற்றை ஒருவருக்கொருவர் பரிமாறிக்கொள்ளலாம்.
So understanding this is the mentality of the youth that was standing outside, they were discussing amongst themselves that, how would it be so nice if we could also go and participate or at least understand what these people are doing inside and speaking with Guru Maharaj.
இந்த இளம் பெண்கள் அவர்கள் மிகவும் ஆவலாக நாம் கூட உள்ளே சென்று குருமகராஜரை சந்தித்து அவருடன் பேசினால் என்றால் மிகவும் நன்றாக இருக்கும். சோ அவர்கள் மற்றவர்கள் என்ன உள்ளே பேசிக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள் அதை தெரிந்து கொள்வதிலும் அந்த பெண்களுக்கு ஒரு ஆர்வம் இருந்தது.
So thinking like this, they were just talking amongst themselves, and Guru Maharaj passed, with his wheelchair, and he was getting inside the room.
இப்படி அவர்கள் நினைத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கும் பொழுது குருமகராஜ் அவர்களை கடந்து தன்னுடைய வீல் சேரில் போய்கொண்டிருந்தார்.
And then suddenly he stopped, asked them to bring the wheelchair at the back, and then called these girls. And then and he said, all of these IVS girls can also come inside.
அப்பொழுது குரு மகாராஜ் திடீரென்று தன்னுடைய வீல் சேரை நிறுத்திவிட்டு திரும்பி வந்து இந்த எல்லா IYS பெண்களும் என்னுடைய அறைக்கு உள் வரலாம் என்று சொன்னார்.
And when they all entered inside, it was a little bewildering because it was a senior disciple retreat.
அப்பொழுது அவர்களுக்கு ஒரே குழப்பமாக இருந்தது, ஏனெனில் அந்த ரெட்ரீட் என்பது மூத்த பக்தர்களுக்கான ரெட்ரீட்.
But still they went inside, participated and felt extremely acknowledged.
அப்பொழுது அவர்களுக்கு மிகவும் சந்தோஷமாக இருந்தது, ஏனெனில் அவர்களுக்கும் ஒரு அக்னாலேஜ்மெண்ட் கிடைத்து அவர்களுக்கும் அதில் பங்கு கொள்வதற்கு வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்ததினால் அவர்கள் மிகுந்த சந்தோஷம் அடைந்தார்கள்.
And this again is a symptom of love which Guru Maharaj was imparting to all of us.
So இது கூட குரு மகாராஜ் எப்படி நமக்கு தன்னுடைய அன்பை பொழிகிறார் என்பதற்கான ஒரு அறிகுறி.
So this is Ekleshwari Madhavi, a very intelligent devotee of IYS Chennai who has contributed in so many ways. She is an engineer from Anna University and also has received a degree from the UK.
This is ஏகலேஸ்வரி மாதாஜி அவர்கள் மிகவும் புத்திசாலி. அவர் ஒரு என்ஜினியராக இருந்தார். அவர் அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டியிலிருந்து என்ஜினியரிங் பட்டம் பெற்றார். அவர் UK யூனிவர்சிட்டியிலிருந்தும் பட்டம் பெற்றவர்.
Can we go to the next slide, please?
Priya Mataji, we are running short of time, so like if you can complete in 5 minutes, so then we had to other things.
Okay, sure. So like this, we have so much of love that is being received from Guru Maharaj, and this one is the love of care.
So இப்படித்தான் குரு மகாராஜரிடமிருந்து நமக்கு எல்லையில்லாத அன்பு கிடைத்தது. இப்பொழுது நாம் லவ் ஆஃப் கேர் பற்றி பார்க்கலாம்.
Love of care is to talk about his amazing quality of being available to anybody, either in person or through letters.
So இந்த லவ் ஆஃப் கேர் என்று பார்க்கும் பொழுது குரு மகாராஜ் அவர்கள் அனைவருக்குமே அவர் நேரடியாகவும் அவர் காட்சி தருகிறார், கடிதங்கள் மூலமும் அவர் அனைவரையும் ஏற்றுக்கொள்கிறார்.
How many people's lives can be changed by a single email?
So அநேக நபர்களினுடைய வாழ்க்கையில் ஒரு மாற்றம் வந்திருக்கிறது ஒரு இமெயிலினால்.
So I would like to give an example of 2 IYS girls. One is Sri Prada Gaurangi. So she had written to Guru Maharaj regarding her husband's, there was some issue regarding her husband's job, and because of that there was some difficult period that she was going through.
இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியானது ஸ்ரீ பிரதா கௌராங்கி மாதாஜியின் வாழ்க்கையில் நடந்தது. அவருடைய கணவரினுடைய வேலையில் ஏதோ ஒரு பிரச்சனை வந்த பொழுது அவருக்கு ஒரு இக்கட்டான சூழ்நிலை நடந்தது.
And she was actually not expecting a reply because that was the time when Guru Maharaj was very busy, and she was thinking this is a financial problem, so maybe this is something that I should not have discussed with Guru Maharaj at all.
அப்பொழுது அந்த பெண் குரு மகாராஜரிடமிருந்து எந்த பதிலையும் எதிர்பார்க்கவில்லை, ஏனெனில் இது பணம் சம்பந்தமான விஷயம் என்று நினைத்திருந்தார்கள்.
Not that we are encouraging devotees to write about their financial problem, but at this particular situation, this was her mindset.
So நம்மளுடைய பண பிரச்சனைகளை எல்லாம் குரு மகாராஜருக்கு எழுதுவதற்கு யாரும் ஊக்கப்படுத்தப்படுவதில்லை. இருந்தாலும் அப்பொழுது அந்த நேரத்தில் அந்த பெண்ணுக்கு இருந்த மனநிலையில் அந்த பெண் அதனை குரு மகாராஜருக்கு தெரிவித்தார்.
And she is such a wonderful devotee that she always depends on her spiritual master. So she just felt like writing to him.
அந்த பெண் மிக சிறந்த பக்தை. அவர்கள் எப்பொழுதுமே குரு மகாராஜை எல்லாவற்றிற்கும் சார்ந்திருப்பதால் குரு மகாராஜரிடம் தன்னுடைய இந்த எண்ணத்தை பகிர்ந்து கொள்ளலாம் என்று நினைத்தார்.
She later received an email pretty soon, which was so detailed that it took her much more time to even reply to that email.
அப்பொழுது குரு மகாராஜரிடமிருந்து பதில் வந்தது. அந்த இமெயில் மிகவும் பெரிதாக இருந்தது. அதற்கு பதில் கொடுப்பதற்கு கூட அந்த பெண்ணுக்கு சிறிது அதிக கால அவகாசம் தேவைப்பட்டது.
And that changed her life because her connection with Guru Maharaj improved even furthermore, and she could depend on him and wanted to increase her service.
அப்பொழுது அந்த பெண்ணுக்கு மிகவும் சந்தோஷப்பட்டு தனக்கும் குரு மகாராஜருக்கும் இடையில் உள்ள இந்த தொடர்பானது மிகவும் அதிகப்பட்டுள்ளது, எனவே நான் இன்னும் அதிகமான சேவையை குரு மகாராஜருக்கு செய்ய வேண்டும் என்று அந்த பெண் நினைத்தார்கள்.
Similarly, there are examples of how, devotees have written about their little children having problems and how Guru Maharaj is going into any extent, in terms of referring them to doctors or what they could do, etc., so that those children can be out of those problems.
இதே மாதிரிதான் நிறைய பேர் அவர்களுடைய குழந்தைகளினால் அவர்களுக்கு ஏற்படும் பிரச்சனைகளை எல்லாம் குரு மகாராஜருக்கு தெரிவிப்பார்கள். குரு மகாராஜரும் எப்படி ஒரு டாக்டரை அணுகி அவர்களுடைய பிரச்சனைக்கு சரியான தீர்வு காண வேண்டும் என்றெல்லாம் பதில் கொடுப்பார்.
So this is his love. He cares.
இப்படித்தான் குரு மகாராஜ் அனைவரையும் லவ் ஆஃப் கேர் இந்த முறையில் பார்க்கிறார்.
Okay, can we go to the last slide, please? Okay. So one thing is that we were discussing, so many pastimes where Guru Maharaj has shown us by example how he is always available for us.
So நாம் இதுவரை குரு மகாராஜரினுடைய லீலைகளில் எப்பொழுதுமே குரு மகாராஜர் நமக்காக எந்த நேரத்திலும் நம்மை சந்திக்க தயாராக இருக்கிறார் என்பதை பார்த்தோம்.
There's one particular pastime which I'm not going into detail, but which shows that even if we don't have email access, even if we don't have any kind of access to Guru Maharaj is still 100% available should we need him.
So நமக்கு குரு மகாராஜரை சந்திப்பதற்கு நமக்கு வாய்ப்பே கிடைக்கவில்லை என்றால் கூட குரு மகாராஜ் எப்பொழுதுமே 100% நமக்கு எப்பொழுதுமே அவருடைய தொடர்பு ஏற்படுமாறு இருக்கிறார், காத்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார்.
So there is this one particular devotee who was, very in such a miserable state and praying to Guru Maharaj very sincerely. It seemed like the tunnel was really dark. There was no light at the end. And she was crying and praying to Guru Maharaj.
ஒரு பெண் மிகவும் இக்கட்டான சூழ்நிலையில் இருக்கும் பொழுது அவருக்கு என்ன செய்வது என்று தெரியாமல் அழுது கொண்டு குரு மகாராஜரிடம் பிரார்த்தனை செய்தார்கள்.
She was repeating his pranam mantra, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swaminiti Namine Namacharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakata Damadaya Nagara Gramatarine. She was repeatedly going on and on and on, praying and saying his pranam mantra, requesting for Guru Maharaj, to give her some sign and to help her.
அப்பொழுது அந்த பெண் குரு மகாராஜர் அவர்களினுடைய பிரணாம மந்திரத்தை திரும்ப 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 உச்சரித்து குரு மகாராஜரிடம் பிரார்த்தனை செய்து கெஞ்சி அழுது ஏதானும் ஒரு வகையில் தனக்கு உதவுமாறு எதிர்பார்த்து கொண்டிருந்தாள்.
She got a call on her mobile phone.
அப்பொழுது குரு மகாராஜ் கைபேசியில் அந்த பெண்ணை அழைத்தார்.
She did not tell anybody that she was, in that particular state and she was in front of Guru Maharaj's picture, but she received a call.
அந்த தன்னுடைய நிலையை பற்றி அந்த பெண் யாரிடமுமே சொல்லவில்லை. அப்பொழுது அந்த பெண் குரு மகாராஜனுடைய படத்தின் முன் நின்று கொண்டிருந்தார். அந்த நேரத்தில் கைபேசியில் அழைப்பு வந்தது.
So one of the servants, he called her and said, Guru Maharaj is saying that he is there for you and he is giving a particular, band that he's wearing to me to be given to you whenever we see you next.
அப்பொழுது அவருடைய சேவகர் ஒருவர் சொன்னார், குரு மகாராஜ் எப்பொழுதுமே உங்களுக்காக காத்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார். அடுத்த முறை குரு மகாராஜ் உங்களை பார்க்கும் பொழுது குரு மகாராஜ் போட்டிருந்த ஒரு பேண்டை உங்களுக்கு கண்டிப்பாக கொடுப்பார் என்று சொன்னார்.
So this is his love, which is not just material, transcendental, and based on this wonderful Paramatma connection which we all have.
So இது ஜட ரீதியில் அல்ல, இது ஆன்மீகமானது. நமக்கும் குரு மகாராஜருக்கும் உள்ள தொடர்பானது ஆன்மீகமானது.
And this is transforming lives by touching hearts.
So இதுதான் எப்படி அந்த குரு மகாராஜ் நம்மளுடைய இதயத்தை தொட்டு அந்த இதயத்தில் ஒரு மாற்றத்தை கொண்டு வருகிறார் என்பதை குறிக்கிறது.
So this is a particular, message in Guru Maharaj has been giving particular messages recently where he is telling devotees to feel the urgency.
சமீப காலத்தில் குரு மகாராஜ் தன்னுடைய சீடர்களை பார்க்கும் பொழுது மிகவும் அர்ஜென்டான செய்திகளை பற்றி குறிப்பிட்டிருந்தார்.
He's asking us to read Srila Prabhupada's books regularly and more deeply.
குரு மகாராஜ் நம்மிடம் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறார், நாம் ஸ்ரீல பிரபுபாதரின் புத்தகங்களை இடைவிடாமல் தினமும் மிகவும் ஆழமாக படிக்க வேண்டும் என்று.
Asking us to engage in preaching activities, become more serious in Krishna consciousness, and for senior devotees to take up more responsibilities.
நாம் எப்பொழுதுமே பிரச்சார சேவையில் ஈடுபட வேண்டும், நிறைய பக்தர்களை சந்திக்க வேண்டும், அவர்களுக்கு கிருஷ்ண உணர்வை கொடுக்க வேண்டும், மூத்த பக்தர்களுடன் தொடர்பு வைத்துக் கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்று.
Can we go to the next slide? I think that's the last slide. So again, your spiritual strength will depend on the basis, only on the basis of unflinching faith in Krishna and the spiritual master, chanting 16 rounds on beads and following the restrictive items.
ஸ்ரீல பிரபுபாதர் சொல்லி இருக்கிறார், நம்மளுடைய ஆன்மீக பலம் என்பது எதனை சார்ந்திருக்கிறது என்றால், மாறாத திடமான நம்பிக்கை கிருஷ்ணர் மீதும் ஆன்மீக குருவின் மீதும் நாம் வைக்க வேண்டும். அதே சமயத்தில் 16 மாலைகள் நம்மளுடைய ஜபமாலையில் நாம் ஜபிக்க வேண்டும். இது மிகவும் முக்கியம்.
Last slide. This is not the last slide actually. Okay. So we need to feel the urgency, connect with Guru Maharaj as much as possible, because his health in reality is deteriorating. So we take as much of advantage of his daily classes, his Zoom sessions, his presence in our city, and his social media presence, and in any form take as much as advantage of Guru Maharaj as possible.
So நமக்கெல்லாம் மிகவும் அவசரம், மிக மிக முக்கியமான விஷயம் என்னவென்றால், நாம் குரு மகாராஜனினுடைய உடல்நலை மிகவும் மோசமடைந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த நிலையில் நமக்கு எப்பொழுதெல்லாம் வாய்ப்பு கிடைக்கிறதோ, ஜூம் மீட்டிங், ஃபேஸ்புக், சோசியல் மீடியா, எதிலெல்லாம் குரு மகாராஜ் வருகிறாரோ அதிலெல்லாம் கண்டிப்பாக நாம் கலந்து கொண்டு அவருடைய அசோசியேஷன் தொடர்பை எடுத்துக்கொள்ள வேண்டும்.
Thank you very much. If I've said anything wrong, please forgive me, and I'm sorry for taking extra time.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. That was such a heart-touching talk by Nanda Priya Mataji.
Wow, amazing, amazing pastimes of Guru Maharaj. I got goosebumps by listening to it. How Guru Maharaj reciprocates and how it has impacted to each IYS girl. Touching hearts, transforming lives. Thank you so much, Nanda Priya Mataji, for the wonderful talk.
Yes, exactly. Hari Bol. Did you see the artwork?
Oh my God, it was amazing. It was mind-blowing. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
I was also supposed to say about the artwork. I'm very sorry, I got carried away. So the artwork is done by Vidya Didi, Komal Mataji, Vrajabhumi Didi now. So she has been, we just told her about those pastimes and she could immediately transform that into beautiful art, and that is what you saw in the presentation.
Oh my God, that was such a beautiful paintings they have made. Amazing.
Yeah. Guru Kripa Prabhu. So we can understand we are running short of time. So we have been trying to express our sincere gratitude, and so we lost track of time. And there are a couple of things more pending. So if we can have a part 2 of IYS glory at some later date. So So
first of all, I would like to, on behalf of JSSS Chennai, the entire team of JSS, profusely thank the whole IYS, ISKCON Chennai IYS forum. That's been a fabulous seva for the pleasure of Gurudev. So all the way from Sukriti Mataji to every single God brother and God sister who has been a part of this program delivered by IYS, we sincerely thank. It was so nice, very well crafted, very nicely engineered. Okay, actually it would be a grave injustice if I wouldn't recap some of the wonderful things. But the problem is all those 26 qualities which was listed with very nice pastimes of Gurudev, again followed by Her Grace Nanda Priya Mataji's recollections of wonderful pastimes to strongly prove how Guru Maharaj is an embodiment of absolute love, true love, and care. And the title which you people have selected is something wonderful, touching hearts and transforming lives. That was so nice. Due to lack of time, it's like a blessing in disguise. It's already been discussed with Sukriti Mataji. Definitely, we will have a part 2 session. We will very soon we will communicate with Sukriti Mataji. That's one thing. And as far as the important announcements are concerned, our beloved Gurudev will be traveling to United States tomorrow. So despite his health conditions, he's in a situation that he has to travel. So let's all sincerely pray before the close of the session, we will have a Narsimha prayer, and let's all offer that to our beloved Gurudev. And some humble request to all these IYS team of members. We will also pass on the details to Her Grace Sukirti Mataji. Google database link has been posted in the chat box. That's for building up and compiling our God siblings database. So kindly update your data in that Google form, because from one side, JPS office is very closely tracking. Guru Maharaj is personally tracking about each and every Yatra's JSS database, as well as the JSSS programs. Every single Yatra's program is personally being tracked by Gurudev. And so for the pleasure of Gurudev, and it's being done as far as Chennai is concerned, JSSS Chennai, we have on every second Saturday. So my humble request is, let's all spare that 1.5 hours of second Saturday for the pleasure of Gurudev. And let's try our best to be amongst our God siblings and serve our beloved Gurudev. Okay, so that's one humble request on behalf of JSSS Chennai. And another thing is, there is a Telegram group, and there is a Telegram group and a WhatsApp group. Again, those links have been posted by Prem Bhakti Mataji, or you people can reach out to Her Grace Sukirti Mataji. We will request Sukirti Mataji also to follow up with all of you. So kindly get yourself enrolled in those groups so that none of us get missed out as far as Guru Maharaj's services related messages and other things. So this is an humble plea from JSSS Chennai team, and we have some of our God brothers and God sisters who are celebrating their birthdays and anniversaries. So for their well-being, let's all chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra thrice. I'll just read out those list of devotees. Just give me a second. Yeah, in the month of February, we had Her Grace Prem Bhakti Mataji, who celebrated her birthday, and followed by that we had our wonderful God brother, His Grace Ramarupa Prabhu, who celebrated his birthday. And on 23rd February, it was the birthday of Her Grace Damodar Priya Mataji. And on February 14th, on Valentine's Day, Her Grace Prem Bhakti Mataji and Bhakta Radhakrishnan Prabhu, they celebrated their wedding anniversary. And on 20th February, Haribol, it was the wedding anniversary of Her Grace Sukirti Mataji and Amarendra Gaura Prabhu. So for their well-being, let's all together chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra thrice and wish them wholeheartedly. Similarly, those God brothers and God sisters who will be celebrating their birthdays and anniversaries during this month, in the coming months, let's take this opportunity to wish them as well in advance. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So have a wonderful. Hope you all had a wonderful birthday and anniversary celebrations, dear devotees. So thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to wish you. And one important thing which I would like to I shouldn't miss as far as appreciating IY's efforts is your intent of engaging numerous bhakta devotees into the seva. That's something phenomenal. Several devotees have been given an opportunity to serve and please Gurudev. So that's what we are all here for. Let's all facilitate as many as possible in services of Lord and Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Thank you so much. Nityakishori Mataji, if you have got anything more.
We have Narsimha Arti, we can play. We have our IYS girls song. So I can share it, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So together, let's all pray for Gurudev's safe travel. Hare Krishna. Ranga Krishna Prabhu, if you have got anything to add, please.
Just amazing. Because of the time, we are not, because you've done everything, no worries. We are extremely grateful for the entire team, whether be it, the quality of the program, the quality of the presentation, the benchmark that they have set in, the shooting, everything to say. And the topic that they have chosen in terms of the touching hearts, transforming lives, and detailing about the various aspects of love, it's just amazing, including the final artwork done by Rajabhumi. So because of in the interest of time, I'm not taking much time because who has done it already. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
just before we close out, one final reminder to everyone of you, it's an humble request. Listening to Guru Maharaj's lectures can't be understated. Every one of you, I believe, are aware about the great importance of listening to Gurudev's lectures on a regular basis. Guru Maharaj will be pleased to know if from JSSS Chennai, many devotees are listening to his lectures regularly. So to report to Gurudev, we need the data on a regular basis. So a Google form is created. It's being followed up by His Grace Ramrupa Chaitanya Prabhu. So our humble request is that Google form will again be circulated in the group, JSS group and the Telegram group. So kindly update whatever Guru Maharaj lectures you are listening. Per week, how many lectures is being listened to. So we'll be pleased to have that data so that we can pass it on to Gurudev, JPS office. Okay, and if Ramrupa Prabhu is available, Ramrupa Prabhu, I saw you. So can you update current month's Guru Maharaj lectures listening? If you have the data, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah,
can you hear me?
If you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
As of
please
now,
go.
we have around 25 total number of lectures heard by devotees, and total 6 devotees entered their data.
We can also take this opportunity to appreciate those devotees, Prabhu, all those gods who have updated, and even their score. That will be.
Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me please.
Well, Ramrupa Prabhu.
I'm reading the names. Yeah. I'm reading the names. Prabhu. Yeah.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
One is Prem Bhakti Mataji and Guru Krupa Maya Prabhuji and Shreyas Sharma, Ambika Gopika Devi, Kunja Bihari Madhav Das, Dhana Lakshmi Mataji. These are the devotees and myself. These are devotees entered the data in the tracker. The total count of lectured. Hello?
Go ahead, Prabhu. You're audible.
The total number of lectures shared by the devotees is 24, 27, 45 plus 57, 60, 72 lectures, Prabhu. 72 lectures heard by devotees past the data from February 19 to today. Around 25 days, 74 lectures heard by devotees by 6 devotees. Yeah.
Haribu. So, for the pleasure of Gurudev, so it's again a humble request to every one of you. Let's all spare half an hour to 45 minutes. Guru Maharaj lectures are not longer. So let's all listen to, let's have it as an habit. And another thing is, I know many of you are definitely listening. Many of you are sincerely attending Guru Maharaj's evening Chaitanya Leela class. So, but humble, please kindly update that tracking sheet so that we can pass it on to Gurudev, so that we'll be very much pleased. Yeah. So once again, we take this opportunity to thank the entire team of IOS Forum for giving us a wonderful treat, spiritual treat this evening. Thank you so much. We'll be looking forward to the part 2 of this program. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Just last
Lee, we would like to thank from the IYS team. So it was a constant meditation for all of us to bring this actually to the JSS forum. So we are immensely blessed to have got this opportunity. So as already communicated by Nitya, and also you are telling that please, since many of our elements were missing, we could not present it because of the time. So definitely we look forward for the part 2. So with this, thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you,
Not only part 2, you will get many more opportunities. Don't worry.
everyone. Thank you.
That's
Thank
what we
you,
are all
Prabhuji.
here for. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Let's all offer our respectful obeisances to all the Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha Vitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo namo namo Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Shri Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki jai. Shri Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna. And our next Sangha will be on 9th of April. So let's all meet on 9th of April. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.